Hi everybody, it's Danny with Funukulele. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. My dog's going potty. Outside tank. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's our 10-year-old bulldog Tank. I'm using an external recorder, a super cardioid mic, so you don't hear his snoring so much, but if he's going potty, I have to take care of that. I have a very special video here. I'm going to try to make this really fast because I want this to be introduction to like an introduction clip to a longer video. This is that instrument I was telling you about. I'm really excited about this. I'm not going to go into much details in this little segment. I'm just going to show it and just play something really fast because I want to change the strings on it. I want to do a setup. Here is perfect. Perfect for the average person. It's nice and low, 2.5 millimeter. I personally like set up at 2.75. I'm not going to fault the company for such a nice action. I'm just going to put it where I like it. This is 1 millimeter up here. You can't really notice it so much when playing, but if you're real picky like I am, it's about a couple cents off. I mean, that's very little at the first fret, but I'd like it to be exact. So I'm going to lower that to 0.5 millimeters. Anyway, I saw this advertised, and I'm left-handed, and you know, I really don't, as a lefty, just telling you a little about myself here, I really don't like being patronized because I'm left-handed. All of this oppressive right-handed society. We lefties just take a lot of stuff that we just get used to growing up. But what's really irritating is when companies do stupid things and then charge extra for it. Like most companies sell lefty instruments that are right-handed instruments with right-handed fret markers. They change the strings, charge $20 extra, and say left-handed instrument. As a lefty, that's irritating. So I saw this thing, left-handed instrument. I thought, yeah, right. I'm gonna take a look at that. I looked at the pictures and I thought, are those fret markers on the left-handed side? I looked more closely. Is that strap button a lefty strap button? And lo and behold, I looked more closely at the photos. Kalena makes a legitimate, the only one I know of, budget left-handed instrument that, this is the tenor. The tenor sounds really nice for a budget instrument. Notice the C is not overpowering. The instrument has really good sustain, and the C itself is really nice. I was shocked at how good this sounds for $100. I'm going to do more tests. I'm actually going to set the action up to my personal tastes, and I'm also going to change the strings out so I can do some comparisons that are going to probably surprise you. But I'm also thinking of buying the concert and the soprano. I don't really need more instruments, but based on what this sounds like, based on what I preliminarily have noticed about this, I want to see if the soprano and concert are just as good, so that I could possibly tell people, you know, this is a lefty line here by Kalena. It's very reasonably priced, that lefties can feel really good about getting and learning, and not that the sound quality this has, the way this plays, this isn't just like a beginner instrument. This is something someone can be playing for a while. This is something an experienced player that has nice instruments can get and take somewhere and play if they don't want to take their nice instruments out. I won't do any more. I'm going to put fluorocarbons on this so I can do some comparisons. As I said, you might be surprised at what I'm choosing to compare this with. I bought this. I didn't get a freebie. I bought this from the company, and I'm going to get the other two. the soprano in the concert, and it I gotta check my budget right now for getting unnecessary ukulele purchases. And if I can swing it right now, I'll get the other two, because I'd really like to see if this whole line is worth recommending. Right now, preliminarily, this is really, really a nice instrument. It's $99, and it holds its own against instruments that I have that are much more expensive. That's all I'm going to say for now. Oh, the other thing, one other thing I would say, I got to say thank you to Jennifer for letting me use her ukulele in a couple videos. Another nice thing about this, when I called the company and talked to the owner just to thank him for making a left-handed instrument, I found out, number one, the owner's left-handed. No wonder why he cared so much about making an actual left-handed instrument. He said he made it, he wanted it to be a vintage style and left-handed. Most companies just make an instrument, they don't put any purfling, no binding on it, they just put a dark stain on it and say, it's vintage. No, that's cheap. Look what Anthony, the owner of Kalena, the detail he specified to have put into this. He said he designed this for lefties. He wanted it to be vintage. 2020, 1930. Look at the rope bindings. Now the rosette's fancier on this one. Very similar purfling binding setup on each of these. And this really looks like a vintage style instrument, not a token vintage style instrument, a vintage style instrument. And the reason I can say that is because I'm holding an instrument that was made in the 30s. Look at that. They look like siblings. Anthony, if you ever see this video, you did a really, preliminarily, I've got to say you've done a really good job on this. I'm going to put this thing through its paces. I didn't expect that I'd be getting something that would probably be not stuck, but put in my permanent collection. But I have a feeling that I'm not going to part with this one. Anyway, more to come. Hi everybody, welcome to the sound comparison portion of the video for the Kalena left-handed tenor. And you only see one ukulele out here because this is going to be a blind sound test. So I have an ukulele in this case. It's one of my nicer ukuleles, and I've chosen that particular ukulele because of the fact that the setup is virtually identical. Same strings, same height at the 12th fret, same height at the nut. The string spacing is like within 0.5 millimeter of each other. I believe this one's a little wider here, and the other one might be a little wider down here, or vice versa. I don't exactly remember. Anyway, what I will be doing is, as I play the different instruments, you will basically see either like a A on the screen or a B on the screen, and I'll just play a few different pieces. Actually, I'm not going to play all of any one piece. I want to try to keep this as short as possible, but I want to go through several different examples of playing them. And I freely admit I'm much better at working on instruments than playing, so you're not going to get flawless playing, but hopefully it'll be good enough for you to make a comparison. And I'm basically going to do like my generic pick off of some generic chords that are no song, just a little chord progression, so there should not be any copyright issue. Then I'll do the same with the strum. Then I'm going to use part of Acadian Lullaby from James Hill's Ukulele Wave program. I've emailed James Hill and he gave me permission to use the different arrangements he's put together in Ukulele Wave. Thank you very much, James. And then I'm going to do the first part of, actually from there I might do my own personal arrangement of Angels We Have Heard on High, because that's a fairly quick piece and a little bit more technical. And then I will do part one of Roxy's Waltz, written by Aaron Kime from Beansprout Ukuleles. Once again, I wrote Aaron and he gave me permission, and thank you so much, Aaron, if you ever see this. And then lastly, I'll do my own little arrangement of Sonoe, just the first part of it. It's a beautiful little piece. And so, and I actually got that originally from, well, Jason Aramoto does a phenomenal rendition of it. his own, and I want to learn that. But until I can learn that, he sent me something from Daniel Ho. And the problem with Daniel Ho's piece is that the ukulele was written as an accompaniment piece to a guitar, and I needed to turn it into, you know, a chord melody so that it would stand alone. And so it's my own personal little chord melody of Sonoe. But that's basically what I'll be doing. So anyway, without further ado, I'll get started. Once again, I'm not going to say what order I'm going to do these in, but I'll be comparing this Kalena vintage style left-handed tenor with one of my nicer instruments. I'll show what that was when I'm done with all the comparisons, what it is when I'm done with all the comparisons. And I'm not going to say which one I'm going to start with, but I'm going to set this down here so I can get the other one out, and then I can start. Okay, now that I've got them both out, I have to decide which one to start with. You don't know which one I'm going to start with. I'll take this one. Start that over. Now I just put Sonoe together within the last couple weeks, so hopefully I get through this without mistakes, or any more mistakes than I made on the others. Now that the sound test is over, Ukulele A was my Koaloa KTM 00. Ukulele B is my Kalena Lefty Vintage. Which sound did you like more, not knowing which was which? I really like the sound of both of them. They're different. Some songs, one sounds a little nicer than the other songs, vice versa. When I played both of these in a blind test with my wife, the first time I played a few pieces, she actually chose the Kalena for 3 out of the 4 songs I played over the Koaloa because of the particular songs that were being played. Am I saying the Kalena is as nice in ukulele as the Koaloa? No, that's not what I'm saying. The tuners and the tusk, nut, and saddle alone on the Koaloa are almost the price. But if you're going to purchase them as this instrument, what I'm saying is that, and also the amazing Koa, what I'm saying is that for $99, you know, this comes as a starter kit. This comes with a gig bag. I actually got it upgraded, so I won't show the actual gig bag, but I will turn this off and start another clip, because I did go out and purchase the soprano and concert. I'll quickly show those in this video, and if people want me to do like reviews and play those, I will. But anyway, this comes as a starter kit. It'll come with a gig bag, it comes with a tuner, it comes with a strap, and it came with felt picks. I really appreciate the fact it came with felt picks. So for $99, this is wonderful. It's a wonderful little instrument. It has nice finish. The finish is extremely thin. It's not flawless. I don't expect that from $99. What I do like is the fact it's not overly thick. What I do like is the fact that this instrument is incredibly responsive. And, you know, there are little differences that you see from one to the other, like the fret markers. On this one here, one's a little bit higher on the 12th fret than the other one, and then on either the soprano concert one might be more level and things like that. Because again, $99, and that I actually rather see that and know they were put in and have sort of that little handmade look to them than it just be so sterile that it looks like a machine touched it and no hands ever touched it. Great little instrument. I'll get the other two. I'll do a quick little outro, but I'll get the other two for that. So I'm going to end this clip here. Okay, I'm back, and right now you sort of see a progression with the 3 different instruments. Here's the instrument out. I've got the Kalena provided strap on this one. It's my tenor. Here's the soprano. Well, here's the case for the soprano. Soprano Kalena Vintage. And once again, I'm just showing that I actually did get these. I really like all three of them. And this is what it comes like. It'll come in a box. It has a bigger box, but it comes like this. I'm not a big unboxings fan, so I'll do this really fast. Then you get this is the concert. You get a little tuner in the kit. You get a little start book, spare set of strings, a strap, and of course, most importantly, you get these wonderful little instruments. I think the prices are $79, $89, and $99 on. I mean, currently, I just really like these. I actually got these two to be giveaways down the road. It might be like, say, 500 subscribers for the soprano, 1,000 subscribers for the concert. I don't know if it's tuned. No, it's not tuned. I tuned it a few days ago. Anyway, if you'd like to see a video that goes into these two in more detail, just let me know. I just want to let you know that I did get these, and I like all three of them. I can honestly say all three of these are really nice left-handed instruments. You know, in the budget category, they're just wonderful. I enjoy playing them. The thing is, I've already got concerts and I've already got sopranos. I've already got a lot of tenors. So these two will probably be giveaways. And this one here has such unusual grain in it. As I move that, I don't know if the light's going to pick that up, but it has such unusual grain in it. I might turn this into a custom project and really buff that out, make the grain in the top, you know, really show up. Then I'll keep it or I'll give it away. We'll see. Anyway, Kalena is a small company. They are located in Hawaii. You can go to KalenaInstruments.com. I'm pretty sure that's they're available on Amazon also, and I think Walmart online, but I highly recommend getting something like this directly from the company. And I'm looking right now to see. I'm pretty sure it's KalenaInstruments.com. If that's incorrect, I will have a subtitle that have the right place to get these. And I'm just really excited about them because they're a legitimate, left-handed, nice-sounding package. Decent quality gig bag, nice tuner, nice little starter booklet, at very reasonable prices. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.